13 Stoic psychological facts about people. In the shadowed corridors of human existence, where the echoes of ancient wisdom still resonate, we find ourselves drawn to the teachings of Stoicism. This philosophy, a beacon in the tumultuous sea of human emotion, offers us a path to self-mastery and inner peace. As we embark on this journey, let us explore 13 Stoic psychological facts about people, each a stepping stone towards a life of virtue and resilience. Certainly. Let's delve deeper into these 3 fundamental Stoic principles, exploring their profound implications for our understanding of human psychology and behavior. The power of perception. The Stoic concept of perception is a cornerstone of their philosophy, emphasizing that our interpretation of events, rather than the events themselves, determines our emotional responses and overall well-being. As Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, eloquently stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle suggests that we have the power to shape our reality through our perceptions and judgments. Consider this: 2 individuals face the same challenging situation, such as losing a job. One perceives it as a catastrophe, leading to despair and inaction. The other sees it as an opportunity for growth and new beginnings. The external event is identical, but the internal response shaped by perception creates vastly different experiences and outcomes. This Stoic insight aligns with modern cognitive psychology, particularly cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT. Both emphasize that our thoughts and beliefs about events, not the events themselves, are the primary source of our emotional responses. By recognizing this power, we can learn to reframe negative situations, finding opportunities for growth and resilience where we once saw only obstacles. Emotions as guides, not masters. The Stoic approach to emotions is nuanced and profound. Contrary to popular misconception, Stoicism doesn't advocate for the suppression or elimination of emotions. Instead, it teaches us to understand our emotions, use them as informative signals, but not be ruled by them. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This perspective encourages us to view emotions as natural responses that provide valuable information about our circumstances and values. However, it also cautions against allowing these emotions to dictate our actions or cloud our judgment. For instance, feeling anger might signal that we perceive an injustice. The Stoic approach would be to acknowledge this emotion, understand its source, but then use reason to determine the most virtuous and effective response. This doesn't mean suppressing the anger, but rather channeling its energy into constructive action. Modern psychological research supports this view. Emotional intelligence, a concept popularized by psychologists like Daniel Goleman, emphasizes the importance of recognizing, understanding, and managing our emotions, ideas that resonate deeply with Stoic teachings. The impermanence of life. The Stoic recognition of life's impermanence is a powerful psychological tool for cultivating gratitude, reducing anxiety, and focusing on what truly matters. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, advised, "Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life." This principle encourages us to confront the reality of our mortality and the transient nature of all things. Far from being morbid, this awareness can be profoundly liberating. By acknowledging that nothing lasts forever, neither our joys nor our sorrows, we can learn to appreciate the present moment more fully and attach less to temporary circumstances. Consider how this perspective might transform our daily experiences. It can reduce anxiety about the future by reminding us that all states of affairs are temporary. It can increase our appreciation for loved ones and positive experiences, knowing they won't last forever. It can provide comfort in difficult times, reminding us that this too shall pass. Modern psychological approaches, such as mindfulness and acceptance-based therapies, echo this Stoic wisdom. They encourage us to be present in the moment and accept the inevitability of change, leading to greater psychological flexibility and resilience. In conclusion, these three Stoic principles, the power of perception, emotions as guides rather than masters, and the recognition of life's impermanence, offer profound insights into human psychology. They provide a framework for developing greater self-awareness, emotional regulation, and a deeper appreciation for life's experiences. By internalizing these principles, we can cultivate a more resilient, balanced, and fulfilling approach to life's challenges and opportunities. As we reflect on these timeless truths, let us remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. In this realization lies the potential for profound personal growth and inner peace. The pursuit of virtue. In Stoicism, virtue is the highest good and the ultimate goal of life. The Stoics believe that living virtuously, exemplified by wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, leads to true happiness and fulfillment. Unlike external goods, which are subject to change and loss, virtue is entirely within our control and provides a stable foundation for a meaningful life. Wisdom involves understanding the world and our place in it, making informed and rational decisions. Courage is the strength to face challenges and adversity with resolve and integrity. Justice is treating others fairly and with respect, recognizing our shared humanity. Temperance is the practice of self-control and moderation, avoiding excess and indulgence. The pursuit of virtue requires continuous self-reflection and effort. As Seneca noted, the good life is not lived by chance but by choice. By striving to embody these virtues, we align our actions with our values, leading to a life of purpose and inner peace. The acceptance of fate. The Stoics embraced the concept of amor fati, or the love of fate, which involves accepting the events of life as they are, rather than as we wish them to be. This acceptance is not passive resignation but an active engagement with reality, recognizing that many aspects of life are beyond our control. Amor fati encourages us to embrace all experiences, both positive and negative, as necessary parts of our journey. By accepting what we cannot change, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and frustration. This principle is closely related to the Stoic idea of living in accordance with nature, which means understanding and accepting the natural order of the world. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote, "Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs?" This mindset fosters resilience and equanimity, allowing us to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and composure. The illusion of control. The Stoics recognize that much of human distress arises from the illusion of control, the belief that we can dictate the outcomes of our lives and the actions of others. In reality, our control is limited to our own thoughts, intentions, and actions. By acknowledging this limitation, we can focus our energy on what truly matters: our responses and attitudes. This shift in focus reduces anxiety and empowers us to act with clarity and purpose. The Stoic practice of the dichotomy of control involves distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. This practice helps us prioritize our efforts and let go of futile attempts to control the uncontrollable. Epictetus famously advised, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." By internalizing this wisdom, we cultivate a sense of freedom and tranquility, unburdened by the need to control external circumstances. In summary, the pursuit of virtue, the acceptance of fate, and the recognition of the illusion of control are central tenets of Stoic philosophy. They offer a roadmap for living a life of integrity, resilience, and peace. By embracing these principles, we can navigate the complexities of human existence with wisdom and grace, finding strength in our inner resources and harmony with the world around us. The strength in adversity. Stoicism teaches us that adversity is not merely an obstacle but an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. The Stoics believed that challenges and hardships are essential for developing resilience and character. Resilience adversity tests our strength and fortitude. By facing difficulties head-on, we build resilience, learning to endure and overcome life's inevitable challenges. As Seneca stated, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Character development adversity reveals our true character and provides an opportunity to cultivate virtues such as courage, patience, and perseverance. It is through struggle that we refine our character and become better versions of ourselves. Perspective challenges can shift our perspective, helping us appreciate the good in our lives and recognize what truly matters. By embracing adversity, we learn to see it as a teacher rather than an enemy. The value of self-reflection. Self-reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic practice, enabling us to examine our thoughts, actions, and motivations. Through introspection, we gain insight into our strengths and weaknesses, allowing us to grow and improve. Awareness self-reflection fosters self-awareness, helping us understand our emotions, desires, and behaviors. By examining our inner world, we can identify areas for growth and make conscious choices aligned with our values. Accountability reflecting on our actions holds us accountable for our decisions and their consequences. It encourages us to take responsibility for our lives and make amends when necessary. Continuous improvement. The Stoics believed in the pursuit of excellence through continuous self-improvement. By regularly reflecting on our progress, we can set goals and strive to become better individuals. The community of humanity. Stoicism emphasizes the interconnectedness of all people and the importance of contributing to the greater good. The Stoics viewed humanity as a single community, bound by shared values and a common purpose. Interconnectedness, recognizing our shared humanity, fosters empathy and compassion. By understanding that we are all part of a larger whole, we can cultivate a sense of belonging and connection with others. Contribution. The Stoics believed in the importance of contributing to society and serving others. By acting in the interest of the common good, we fulfill our duty as members of the human community. Unity. Embracing the community of humanity encourages us to transcend individual differences and work towards a harmonious and just world. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What injures the hive injures the bee." In summary, the strength in adversity, the value of self-reflection, and the community of humanity are central tenets of Stoic philosophy. They offer a framework for personal growth, resilience, and meaningful connection with others. By embracing these principles, we can navigate life's challenges with wisdom and grace, finding strength in our inner resources and unity with the world around us. The art of letting go. The Stoic practice of letting go is rooted in the understanding that many things in life are beyond our control. By relinquishing our attachment to external outcomes and possessions, we can find true freedom and peace. Acceptance. Letting go begins with accepting what we cannot change. As Epictetus wisely stated, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen, and you will go on well." Non-attachment. The Stoics taught that our possessions and external circumstances do not define us. By loosening our grip on material things and outcomes, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. Focus on the present. Letting go allows us to focus on the present moment and what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and reactions. This principle aligns with modern psychological approaches like acceptance and commitment therapy which emphasizes accepting what is out of our personal control and committing to actions that enrich our lives. The practice of mindfulness. While the term mindfulness is often associated with Eastern philosophies, the Stoics practiced a form of mindfulness that centered on present moment awareness and rational thinking. Present moment awareness. The Stoics emphasized the importance of living in the present. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Confine yourself to the present." Conscious attention. Mindfulness in Stoicism involves paying close attention to our thoughts and actions, ensuring they align with our values and principles. Rational observation. The Stoic practice of mindfulness includes observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing for a more rational response to situations. This practice helps cultivate emotional regulation and cognitive flexibility, key components of psychological resilience. The courage to be vulnerable. While the Stoics are often associated with emotional restraint, they also recognize the importance of authentic self-expression and the courage to be vulnerable. Authenticity. The Stoics valued living in accordance with one's true nature. This requires the courage to be genuine, even when it means exposing our vulnerabilities. Growth through vulnerability. By embracing our imperfections and limitations, we open ourselves to growth and deeper connections with others. Strength in openness. True strength, according to the Stoics, lies not in hiding our weaknesses but in acknowledging them and working to improve. As Seneca noted, the bravest sight in the world is to see a great man struggling against adversity. This principle resonates with modern psychological concepts like Brené Brown's work on vulnerability and courage. The legacy of wisdom. The Stoics viewed wisdom as a collective inheritance, passed down through generations and continually refined through practice and reflection. Timeless teaching. Stoic wisdom, despite its ancient origins, remains remarkably relevant to modern life, offering guidance on everything from emotional regulation to ethical decision-making. Continuous learning. The Stoics emphasize the importance of lifelong learning and self-improvement. As Epictetus said, "Don't just say you have read books. Show that through them you have learned to think better." Passing on knowledge. By embodying Stoic principles and sharing them with others, we contribute to a legacy of wisdom that extends far beyond our individual lives. This concept of a shared wisdom tradition aligns with modern ideas about cultural evolution and the importance of preserving and transmitting knowledge across generations. In conclusion, these four Stoic principles, the art of letting go, the practice of mindfulness, the courage to be vulnerable, and the legacy of wisdom, offer profound insights into human psychology and behavior. They provide a framework for developing greater self-awareness, emotional resilience, and a deeper connection to our shared human experience. By internalizing these principles, we can cultivate a more balanced, authentic, and meaningful approach to life's challenges and opportunities. As we reflect on these timeless truths, let us remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. In this realization lies the potential for profound personal growth and inner peace. As we reflect on these truths, let us remember that the path of Stoicism is not one of isolation but of unity. Together we strive for a life of virtue, guided by the wisdom of those who walked before us. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. May this journey inspire us to overcome our destructive emotions and embrace the strength within. Let us walk this path with courage and fortitude, for in doing so, we find not only ourselves but each other.